Welcome to Just a Wrestling Fan. I'm Drew. Today we're going to talk about Smackdown Live, August 13th. But before I get started, I want to remind you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give a like, and comment down below. The show opened with Kevin Owens going to the ring and talking about his victory over Shane McMahon at SummerSlam and how he sets his sights on the King of the Ring tournament next week. He was interrupted by Shane McMahon, who got booed by the crowd, and they even called him an a-hole. Shane McMahon showed a still image of Owens kicking him in the groin to pick up the win at SummerSlam, and a video of Owens beating Special Enforcer Elias with a steel chair at SummerSlam. He informed Owens he booked him for a match later on in the night against a mystery opponent, and that he will also be fining Owens $100,000 for hitting an official. This was a very good promo, but the only gripe I have with it, it was too long. It ran about 15 minutes, about the entirety of the first segment. I think it should have been shorter, but overall it was a great promo. We then got Charlotte Flair versus Amber Moon in what I believe was a great match between the two. Charlotte Flair is such a good heel. At one point, she taunted the crowd. Amber Moon showed that she is very athletic, that we all know that she is. It overall was a great match, but Charlotte Flair picked up the win with the figure 8. We then got my favorite segment I like to call Who Tried to Kill Roman Reigns. We then got Daniel Bryan and Ronan addressing the crowd that they are not responsible for the attacks on Roman Reigns. We then got Shane McMahon backstage in an interview where he revealed Owens' opponent for later on in the night as Samoa Joe. We also got Aleister Black in his dark room asking for someone to knock on his door. I'm tired of this. I thought they would have moved on from this and have him doing something else, but who knows what WWE is doing at this point. We then got my favorite match of the night, Buddy Murphy versus Roman Reigns, which the two went back and forward with several near falls. In the end, Reigns won with the spear. But overall, fantastic match. I watched it about 3 times. I rewind my DVR just so I can watch it again. This was my best match of the night. But after here, this is when everything takes a turn and became slow and unbearable, in my opinion. Now we got Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens. Before the match was even started, it was announced there will be a special enforcer for the match, which turned out to be Elias. This was a very quick match with your typical shenanigans and interference from Elias. At one point, Kevin Owens had Joe beaten when he did his sit-down powerbomb, but Elias interfered by pulling the referee out of the ring before the 3 count, and a distracted Owens was then rolled up by Joe, where Elias slid into the ring and counted a very rapid 1, 2, 3 to give Samoa Joe the win. We then get a backstage promo of Daniel Bryan and Ronan confronting Buddy Murphy and beat him until he admits that he lied on Ronan. Now we go into the main event of the night, New Day, Big E, and Woods against The Revival. But before the match can start, Randy Orton interrupted and talked about Kofi's family and that he took the easy way out. He also pitched the idea of making the match a 6-man tag, which the New Day agreed to. This was a very okay match. I wasn't really into it like I was at the first 2 match at the beginning of the night, but it was an okay match for what it was. The Revival and Orton won by pinning Woods. After the match, Randy Orton gave every member of the New Day an RKO and an extra one for Kofi. We then go to our final promo of the night. I guess it began with a promo. It has to end with a promo, but more of this Who Tried to Kill Reigns. We then have Reigns going to the locker room and coming face to face with Daniel Bryan and Ronan, where Daniel Bryan insists on Reigns giving him an apology the same way he apologized to Joe, and that he did his own investigation and they found who the culprit is, and it will be revealed on next week. Overall, the first hour of SmackDown was the best. The second hour went slow and dragged out. I almost couldn't watch it, but I did. I stuck in there so I can do my review on it. Overall, I give it maybe a 5 out of 10 because of the first hour, but that's about it. SmackDown, I don't know, usually shows would start off, especially in ROH or other companies. I don't just want to go to RH or Impact, but usually I think you should start slow and end high. Your last hour is when crowds start getting bored. But I guess WWE don't see things that way. They start off on a high in this one and end on a low. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. Please leave a like and comment down below. Until next time, see you guys.